Thank you so much for having me today. It means so much to be able to stand up here and share what is possible when you support women and girls. Like Christine mentioned, home instruction for parents of preschool youngsters, HIPPY, is an evidence-based program that works with families in their home, primarily mothers. HIPPY trains families and communities by empowering mothers to prepare their children for success in school. I was introduced to the HIPPY program 15 years ago by a neighbor. At that time, my son was 3 years old. When my home visitor came to my house and gave me a book to read to my son, I still remember my reaction. I thought my son was too little to pay attention to a story. But I was wrong. That was the beginning of my journey. After participating in the program for a while with my son, my home visitor invited me to apply as a volunteer and instructor. I was quick to think, they won't hire me. I only finished elementary school in Mexico. I remember that my father used to say, women do not go to school because they will get married, and school will be a waste of time. Culturally, that is how my parents were raised. And it was a mentality that they passed along to me. In that moment, when my home visitor instructor was offering me an opportunity to apply, all of these childhood memories came floating back to me. It was like a thunderstorm in my mind. And at that moment, I realized that because of my parents' upbringing, I lost the opportunity to learn more when I was younger, and I lost the opportunity to invest in my education when many children normally will. Well, I don't like to talk about discrimination. It's hard to ignore the fact that women still have harder time in the workforce than men. And when you talk about migrant women, the difficulties only grow. When you are learning a new language and supporting family who are back in your home country, this makes an already difficult task much harder. But when I was given this opportunity, I decided to take it. Despite my fears, I started as a volunteer in the HIPPY program. And from there, I realized that it was not too late for me to go to school. I got my GED and soon realized I really liked the feeling of accomplishment. So I decided to keep going. I enrolled at community college and eventually got my associate's degree in early childhood education. This was such a huge accomplishment in my life, in my family. No one in my family had ever been to college before. I decided to change my life to be able to give my children all the opportunities that I didn't have. My Ohio United Way has supported me in my pathway to achieve another of my goals. And I am proud to say that I am in my junior year to complete my bachelor's degree. I noticed I had the ability and the passion to empower other moms. I noticed I have a gift to give to all our moms and their children. Our little ones cannot wait to become part of the hippie family. They deserve to have high-quality education, and their moms do too. Our moms cannot wait to start developing their skills and to gain confidence and self-esteem. Hippie helps them to do this by building bridges to the larger community, ending isolation, and helping them take steps to prepare their children for success in school. It is so important that we empower moms to experience career mentoring that will support them in their transition to a job or higher education. And because of everything I've done and everything my Ohio United Way has supported me in doing, I am absolutely convinced that professional fulfillment is possible for us as women and for migrant women too. Why I am so sure? Because it is a process that I have lived. I have created this success on my own and have worked with moms who have managed to find their independence, work on what they are passionate about, and make a living from it. It has not always been easy, and it takes a process that is sometimes not linear or fast, but the results are there. And the results are incredible for myself, for other moms, and for their children. Hippie is just one amazing example of why we cannot wait to continue supporting early childhood education and lifting up the women and girls in our community. We don't need magic to change the world. We have all the power within us. Thank you.